Hi everyone, my name is Victor and we are going out in space. Yes, we are. I think the continue will take us where we want to be. Come on. Yes, it did. Here we are in space. So can we, if we jump, what happens then? Oh, that's a nice jump, Mr. Bond. Do we have our glasses? No, we only have this. Okay. Just go for it. Oh my god, I can't. Oh no. Okay. Get here. Just realized one thing. Most likely flag quests aren't gonna help you now, Mr. Bond. Oh. Okay, so now he just took his time to warn all the others. Yes, fuel refill. Yes, please. To use jetpack, hold jump key. Okay, we don't have any fall damage anymore. We're in space. Oh, that's the moon. Boom. So that would be the second time James Bond is out in space. Come on. Oh, there you are. It's very annoying because we don't have a... we don't have a sight. There we go. What's this control saying? It says that we are in space. It's in the space. 5 minutes till what? Find an alarm. Disarm nuclear missiles. Oh my god, Mr. Drake. Is he gonna attack the Earth with his missiles? Bam. Yeah. Oh my, what? Sorry sir, but why is there a sniper rifle here? I don't know. Okay, so let's activate this. Oh, this was the slowest thing I've seen in decades. Yes, diffuse. Yes, very good. Here we got a jet fuel thing. Give us. Okay, we need to keep up the pace that we're doing that. So let's open all the hatches at once. Hatch. 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 Jump. Is this possible? Oh, no, 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 no. No. That was a waste of time, I guess. Oh, I'm not in such a bad... I'm not in a bad position. I meant I'm not in a good position. Oh, I'm gonna... Okay. Okay, it's not a good thing that we don't have any... Okay. We really need a sight, but why can't we have a sight? I can't aim! Because I'm in space, apparently. Oh, I have a feeling that these people are gonna... Oh, 3 minutes. Oh, can we get a second chance on saving the Earth? I hope we can. I truly hope we can. At least, maybe we can get something going in this life. Oh, at least if we die, might... Yeah, there we did something. Come on. Locked during launch sequence. We stop the launch sequence. But we don't have any... Find escape pod before the station self-destructs. But aren't we gonna... Okay. There you are, Drake.
In space, Mr. Bond, no one can hear you scream. Except for me.
Oh, that's a good line, actually. Oh, thank you, Mr. Drake. Apparently got more armor. Where are you? Oh, can you see that he has the same suit that Rook tested at the facility before? Is that jetpack thing? So it's a good thing that we got some free training from Mr. Drake. He also got a blowtorch for some reason. I don't know why. Where are you, Mr. Drake? Okay, come on. Drake, you're the last dragon I'll slay. Oh yes. I'm so good with my combats. Come on, get over. Oh! Is this a good or bad thing to be up here? I don't know. Where did you go, Drake? Drake! I can hear you. Why are you standing by the door? You got a jetpack and you just stand by the door. Okay. Can I reach the lights? Oh yeah. Oh, apparently we can't. Oh, blow, blow, blow. Yeah, something happened there. Yes, Mr. Drake. I got you now. Okay, uploaded. Doom, gotcha. Come on, come on, come on. So. Ooh, no. Oh, you're a hard one. Why do you have to be so slippery? Shuttle docking. That sounds good. Oh, there, got you. Oh, you stupid environmentalist. Decommissioning a nuclear arsenal, man. I'm not fully sure what his plan was, but it seems like it would have been to nuke the Earth. I know that in the Moonraker, the storyline is that Moonraker, he's basically he's a racist, yeah. And he's obsessed with race, and his plan is to go out to space with him and some people he calls perfect, and send down bacteria that kills all human life on Earth, and then come back and repopulate it with his own creed, or not creed, shows of people. And James Bond stops him in that one, of course, because otherwise the world had been destroyed. I wonder if Drake has similar motivations, or if he plans to go back to Earth, or if he has some other plans. But it's very apparent that when we came up here, he had primed at least four nuclear weapons to reach the Earth. That's obviously not enough to destroy the whole planet. But there's a satellite. So it might have been more selective targets he had in plan, like, I don't know, some big cities, maybe? Oh, you got a friend over here. Stop it, stop it, yes. We got that thing still going. Oh, oh, Jesus! Oh, he almost killed me. He almost got me there, Mr. Drake. Du är en riktigt drake, det ska vi passa oss för, va? Okej, nej. Nu slutar vi här. Nej. I have decided to maybe start swearing in Swedish if anything goes wrong in the future. That's good. We got very good Swedish swear words. It just come natural to you. It's like, fan! And something happens. Come on. Kom igen. Can't you just have a heart attack or something? That would be much more simple. Oh, almost got blasted there. I hate to kill you, Drake. You got a very nice taste in architecture. I approved of you all the way. Until you decided to blow up London for some reason. And James Bond likes London. Why are you standing in the corner? I think there's something wrong with it. got stuck there for some reason, but we're gonna take him. He's still dangerous though. And he's got a very well constructed suit, much better than mine. Oh yeah. Excitement for me is running around here doing this. Surprise boop! Come on, I got the second one. Oh yeah. And then the third one. And then the fourth one. And then the fifth one. And then the sixth one. How much can you take, really? There, he died. Drake eliminated. Find the escape pod before self-destruction. 20 seconds. Let's listen. Oh, you're handsome, Pierce. So cool.
Shaken, not stirred. Or is it stirred, not shaken? Definitely stirred.
Astronomers from around the globe are reporting unexpected meteor showers. Well done, 007.
Then I'm sure the world won't mind my taking a few days off. We'll let the autopilot be our designated driver.
Ooh, we got a self-driving car, I see.
Oh, James.
Oh, James, self-driving car. Oh, you don't say. My homage to you who built this game. Very good. I'm gonna show you the credits because these people deserve everything all they can get in terms of credits, because they made a very good game. I've decided to make a little recording of the intro of this game and put it first in the playlist, but this is a whole playlist, so if you come in now you can see the whole playlist and see the whole game from beginning to end. Very good if you're home staying sick or something and need some entertainment. You can sit here with me and watch on the Nightfire. I think the story in this is very well made. As mentioned before, this was made for the 40th anniversary of James Bond. So 2002 it got released, and 1962 the first Dr. No movie came out, also the first James Bond movie, but it was called Dr. No. And I think the story in this is so well made that it could easily be, or it can still be made into a really good James Bond movie. I like it. It's a good game. Now having just played it, I would say it's a great game, because it's a game with a lot of variation. You can see through the levels that there's a lot of variation, and there's a different feel in the levels, and they feel so naturally fitted to the story at the same time. And I don't feel any repetitiveness at all, actually, between levels. Some games are like that, you get the same thing over and over again. It feels like it's the same thing you do, but on different maps, basically. But this feels unique every time. So it's a very great game experience. So thank you, Electronic Arts, for your 40th anniversary of James Bond that came out 2002. And maybe you could remind the film studios to make James Bond Nightfire the movie. And I would watch that, I love it. All the Bond girls in this one is very well acted as well. I like the characters of them. They're very useful. They're not that... Woo! They're very on. It's a nice plot twist in the middle when the High Treason episode where everything get turned around. It has additional sound design, by the way. Where it turns out that Kiko wasn't on Mayu's side, but on Drake's side, and Dominic gets betrayed and found out and thrown off the building and dies. That's a very for the storytelling, that's a good moment of plot twisting. I like that. So it's been a good combination of a great game and a great story, and that's not very common. And keep in mind, this game is, by playing this, you see there, it was started being made 1999 to 2002. So keep in mind that older games, it's about, see there, written by Monty Norman, very good. James Bond will return. Ooh, of course, a classic. James Bond Nightfire, developed by Gearbox Software, as I mentioned before. Yeah, older games, you need to give them some slack for some things, because the technology and the programming wasn't up to the standard it is today. Of course, the graphics are better in the games of today, but back then you had to do more with being clever than other things, because the computers at home couldn't do everything as well. So I think it's well made in this one. Business administration. Thank you, Randy Pitchford. You made all the difference. Gearbox Software is Ted Anderson. Lots of people from Sweden here. That's a good thing. Well, we get lots of good programmers from Sweden. I like Gearbox Software. As mentioned before, my other series about Half-Life. Very good. First game series I did on this channel. Coincidentally, also one of the more recent ones. It was that and Penumbra. I realized that many of the games I play have been programmed by people from Sweden. The same goes for Penumbra, another series. You can have a look at those as well. I'm just gonna sit there until the credits are over. Maybe they repeat and I have to sit there forever. But then I realize that when I see something I've seen before. Oh yes. Because you see, I think you should play the credits. I couldn't have done this at all without their help. And I'm just a humble person that way. This music, by the way, was specially made for the game, of course. And it's been with me since I played the game when I was very young. And it's a game that once played it, maybe it's a part of the game you played when you were young. Could be. But many times it came back to me, all the memories of the game when you play through certain levels, when you sneak around with cruise missiles in the air, and when you go out in space, and it happens a lot in a short time frame, so it feels like a much more fulfilled game than it really is. So it's good. I think it's actually not the longest game. It's just if you play it very hard on, you can play it in 3.5 hours maybe. If you speedrun it, possibly down to 2. I don't know. But despite that, because the difference, the game feels much bigger than it is, and that I can only attribute to really good game development and game planning. And as you can see, there's a lot of people involved in making a game. So that's nothing you do out of nowhere. That's why big games are made by the big game studios. Here you see Valve. By the way, they released a new Half-Life game just the other day. Half-Life Lynx. Was it Alex? I think it was called. So I think I just played through this thing twice. So I'm gonna stop here. We're gonna get to the menu. Oh, yes, we are. So thank you so much for watching. It's been I've enjoyed this Let's Play. And I hope I see you in more. You could share, like, and subscribe, as it says up here. You know why I put it up there? Because I wanted to be with us all the time. But sometimes I just forget. It's okay. You don't need me telling it either. Because you are a subscriber, aren't you? Yes, you are. So, thank you so much, and now it's time for my usual outro. At least now. I might change it in the future, but as of the 26th of March 2020, it's my usual outro. Goodbye.